world works in mysterious ways. One minute, you feel as if you have it all. Happiness, prospects, a dame you could send home in a gift basket. The next, it's all gone in the blink of an eye. I never thought of myself as a man of the steeple, but goddamn if I could do it all again, I'd sit through 100 Sunday schools just to have my dear Lola back. It all started that autumn night. We were in my apartment. A sweet scent filled the room, like honeysuckle growing in a pasture in the morning after a drizzle. A glass of the ivory in my right hand, in the left, my lover. Derry and I never saw eye to eye, but on a night like that, I just couldn't help but crack into a can of Nielsen's finest. My sweet Lola and I were ready to settle down, with the bottom of my glass being the signal. But then, out of the blue, boom, it was all gone. All I remember was an explosion, a scream, and then a room filled only by myself and an empty glass. I'm still not completely certain what happened that night. In fact, I don't have a clue. But if there was anything out there that could point me in the right direction, I'd follow it in a heartbeat. Time to split. There's a carton of Nielsen's at the corner store with my name on it.
Oi! I wouldn't shoot through so fast there, mate. Could this be a spark for Maduri?
Yeah.
Wallaby Willie's the name. I'm lobbing in through the big smoke for a while to get away from the gaffer. How about sparking up another dairy and finding some wool with an old cunt such as myself?
Wallaby Willie, huh? What have I got to lose? The name's Man, Theodore. Just call me Man.
Theo, was it? Fucking A, mate. I've got the dandiest feeling we'll get along like two Joeys and a Conjaroo.
I was reluctant to speak with Willie at first. My stomach was craving Nielsen's sweet udder honey. But a cigarette turned into two, which turned into three. Eventually, we happened upon the topic of Lola.
Holy dooly! Well, ain't that a kick in the knob? Sounds to me that this was out of your control, mate. Something's got me believing that maybe a third party was involved. May have done something to your dairy.
And then it hit me. Nielsen.
If I were you, I'd go tear that Nielsen hoon a new clacker. Seems like the only logical solution.
I enjoy talking to Willie. Felt like I'd known him my entire life. But it made me realize something that night. Something that I would have never come up with on my own. A man I trusted, Nielsen, he's the only one that could have caused this escapade. Nielsen's been my partner for years, even before Lola. But things always get difficult once a dame is involved. That night, Nielsen's was the only other thing around when my sweet Lola slipped out of my life. I knew exactly where I was going. It's printed on the back of every carton. 5244 Curry Road, Beachville, Ontario. I had only one thing on my mind. Vengeance.
Beyond the black stump, behind the back of walk, I think of Massey emerges. He's finally completed his work.
Willie, what the hell is going on here? You better have some answers.
Well, Theo. You finally pulled your head out of your ass and started using it. Well, you won't be using it much longer.
What the hell you on about, Willie? No!
That's right, Theo. You and I, we're one and the same.
How?
I was born out of your need to cope with the traumatic experience and the inability to take blame for your own actions.
Take the blame? Are you saying I did this, you son of a bitch?
Think hard, mate. Back to that night. You and your gal. You're getting warm. You were drinking your milk.
No!
You were just about done, mate. But the Nielsen's was clouding your judgment. Then you let a real bad one rip, mate. The second Lola got a whiff, she couldn't take it anymore. Buggered off real fast. Left you all alone.
How? It had to have been Nielsen.
You still haven't caught on, mate. Ever since I gained sentience, it's been my goal to take control of your mind. You are far too self-destructive and narcissistic. I couldn't bear to sit still while you go and ruin your life and the lives of others with that sensitive stomach. When your Sheila left you, I had almost enough power to take over. I just needed you to destabilize your mind one step further.
So you mean?
Yes, Theo. Nelson's cow was innocent.